Now let's make together a square customized box. The first step that you need is to create a template so you know where to stamp your papers, because in my experience the stamping has to be done before folding. So just create a lid using one of the tutorials, and I'll put them in the description. And then we are opening this lid okay, and we know that this is the area that we are interested in, and I'm just drawing the lines to make it very clear for me. The beauty of the method is that you can create some stamping designs on the sides as well if you want. So here we have our cardstock, which is a good sturdy one, 200 GSM, and here we have our 6 inches template. Okay. And to make sure, we just use a piercing tool for the corners. Okay. Now we cut the 6 inches, which you could have done before this step, obviously. And now we just unite with the line, the small holes. Okay, and now we know that this is the area that you need to have your stamp on for the stamp to make any sense for that lid. We bring on our cutting mat and we start cutting it. Where is my ruler? So it's like this. Okay, and here you have your template for the square boxes. So this means that if you have, for instance, this 6 by 6, you put this template on top of it, and you know that whatever you want to customize the top of the lid with, it has to be in this space. Now let's create our 6 inches squares out of just plain printer paper. Okay. Make sure they are well aligned. And here we have our 6 inches squares. Now we have to decide which one we use for top, which one for the bottom. Let's say that this one goes as the bottom part of the box, and for this we have to cut 1/4 of an inch from 2 sides to have the right size for the bottom part of the box. Let's see. Okay, so that we keep for the bottom. In this case, this would be our top. If we have different colors, we make sure that the top, if we stamp directly on the top, is lighter, so the colors can come up nicely. So this is our space that we are going to stamp now. I take the cutting mat off for the stamping, and now we can stamp as usually using the acrylic blocks or the stamping tool, which sometimes is called Misty, but I don't have a Misty, so it's just a stamping tool. Okay, and now let's see, I think this one might be a very nice, it's a thank you. Or we can use with love and a flower. No, this is a little too big. Or with love and a butterfly. Let's say that we do this one. We pick them up. We decide on the colors. We take the mask off now. We don't need it. And let's do the butterfly. This one. So let's say that we have the butterfly in red, and with love in this deep purple. do it twice for a better impression. And now it's good. I would go again with love. It seems that it doesn't catch the color too well. Okay, and this is our top lid finished. We let it dry to make sure the ink won't smudge when we start the folding of the paper. Here I have back my cutting mat and my bone folder. We also need, I think this is the good face of the paper. For the printer paper they are kind of equal, so it doesn't matter too much. I will draw my guiding lines, because again I'm avoiding the creases on the middle, and these are actually used as guidance. And for the square box we fold all the corners towards the middle. And then we fold the sides to the middle point. The opposite ones, obviously. Okay. We open and we do the same thing with the other two sides. We bring them to the middle. I try to keep the paper as fixed as possible. So the layers do not slide one under the other. And now we bring this one to the middle and this one to the middle. Good. We refresh the three creases on each side, pushing from the back of the line and making sure that these lines are aligned, and that you press well on the corners where it's quite thick at this point of the project. So a line here like this to be in straight line, and then we make sure that the corners are well pressed. And then we refresh on the other side as well. We connect this point with this point, so the real points, not the previous crease, sometimes differs slightly, but it makes a difference. Okay, the second line. And the third one. Okay. Good. And with all the folds and creases ready, we open. This has to stay down. Open. The third with the side. And here we just press over the diagonal, this side and this side together, hold and press on the diagonal, and then come with a big flap over. And now okay, the same thing on this side, the third and with the side together, fold through the middle, hold, turn and crease, press on the diagonal. This one together, yeah, they're nicely one on top of the other. Hold it here and press over the diagonal, and then you just bring the big flap over and press, and this is the bottom of our box. With the top of our stamping hopefully well dried, we turn it on the other side and draw the guiding lines of the diagonals. Okay, and now we have to have a look and see which one we want to press first. So with love is like this, and if we start like this, yeah, it will come, it will be good anyway. So we start creating the sides, so we bring the corners to the center. As you know by now, I tend to start from the middle and press towards the sides. Now we bring the sides to the center. And now the other two sides. So if we, it's okay. We refresh the sides. The side lines, I mean. Okay, and the other one. 1, 2, and 3. And now the box to be folded. We bring these sides together, fold this side and this side, fold, press on the diagonal, this side and this side. Okay, hold and then press on the diagonal. Now bring the fold over. Okay. And this is our top. Bottom, top, and here is your highly customized box. Just to finish it off, we use some of the double-sided tape. I think this, as I was telling you in a previous tutorial, looks better on the finished product, better than the liquid glue. Especially that we have a very thin paper here. Okay. We push from the top and then we push on the bottom where the adhesive is. Okay, do the same here. And here we are. Now it's really finished and very pretty. I think so. Now let's make an insert for the box where you can put your jewelry on. So here we have 5 by 5 and a little. We stay with 5. I think 5 is good enough. So here we have 5 and 1 centimeter for the little bit that we pull on. So we have here 5.5. Let's cut this 0.5 centimeter. Maybe here I can see better. Okay. Okay. Okay, I think we could have made this even a little longer. So this is the bottom, and here we have the holder. And so for some simple earrings that have, let's see, about 3 centimeter drop, this size of a box is very good. So let's see, around here it should be the line, and let's see if we can use I think this is the way I see it. No, better make a sign on this on the side. Okay, so there. I think this is good, and let's punch. And here we have our holder. Like this. If you feel the need to customize further, why not? You can do it. So let's use the With Love again. Yeah, it's quite good. And let's use a different color. When I do this type of stamping, I usually check and we don't do the stamping on the cutting mat. Okay. Yeah, looks like well loaded. And now if I'm not sure, I'm just drying it a little. And here you have your holder ready as well, like this. So, customized top, customized holder as well. Easy to take out, and I hope you liked these projects.